Oh, yes, everybody. We are finally here. I got the do rag on. It's going to be a good time. We are finally here, season 3 of Daredevil. Guys, give yourself a round of applause. All right. To my Daredevil crew out there. Man, and to my patrons out there, doesn't it feel good to be a patron right now? I don't know when season 3 is going to hit the channel, but man, I just want to give a special a shout out to you guys because you guys are getting this. Like, when is it? What month is it right now? I think it's about to be December. So for all my people out there who are still lingering on trying to get that early access, definitely check out that Patreon link because we getting it hella early. But yes, we are finally here. The ones that you have been waiting for, season 3 Daredevil. Now, before we get into it, yes, I did watch The Defenders. My thoughts on it quickly. I thought it was all right. I really did think it was all right. I wish that they kind of used the hand a little bit more. They were kind of just there. The villains were okay. Yeah, I could definitely tell that when they add a lot more other characters involved, it kind of got a little bit convoluted for its sake, which is interesting because, Avengers did it pretty well in my opinion. So it was kind of interesting seeing, the lack of, pacing primarily within the Defenders. But yes, I have caught up to all of it. I do know Stick, again, spoilers, by the way. Styx is now dead. That sucks. Who else? What else happened? Oh yeah, Matt Murdock. He is he was supposedly dead, but he woke up with some nuns and everything. So that should be interesting. So Elektra, I don't know what happened to her. She's still a mystery. I'm not sure if she's dead or anything like that. But it's gonna be interesting seeing where this kind of officially comes to a head. We have characters like Fisk, who again is my favorite character, alongside Matt Murdock and the Punisher as well, Frank Castle, which if you check out my Punisher review or Punisher commentary, definitely check that out. I love that show, by the way. But yeah, I'm really interested. You guys have been speaking so highly about this season in particular, so I'm excited to kind of dissect it, to enjoy the ride, to kind of look at it from all the filmmaking aspects, but then just show appreciation to all the hard work and love that was put into this series. And I'm happy to be able to kind of showcase that through the lens of YouTube and through the lens of me to you guys. I know how important these videos are to you, so it really does mean a lot to me that you guys are here, you're sticking around. But like always, guys, let me stop talking because we are about to hit season 3, episode 1 of Daredevil. Golly, this already looks crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is taken off from the Defenders when that whole entire building exploded. Really don't know how he even survived that, but sewers, man. New York sewers. I will say, if I hadn't had watched The Defenders, it would have been a very interesting start to season 3. Not to say that it isn't now, but I would have been lost in the sauce. Another thing, too, that I'm going to be very interested in seeing is Matt Murdock's struggle with his faith. I know you guys mentioned a little bit about that on season 1 and how much I love conversations and conflict with things such as that. And you guys said that this is the season where it's going to continue a little bit of that. So I'm very excited to see where it takes us. I think the best thing to challenge a superhero is from within.
Elektra.
How do you feel? Don't try to stand up.
Where?
St. Agnes, the orphanage.
How long?
Lay down.
How long?
Several.
I personally like Matt Murdock's connection with Elektra more than Karen. I'm Matt and Elektra all day. I'm sorry. Sorry, Karen.
The nuns know who you are, but Sister Maggie swore them to secrecy after she swore at me.
That's great to know. That's good. Shout out to the Nun family right here. That's what's up.
Tell me what you understand about God.
Nature of the gig, I guess.
Give it a rest, shall
Sure.
Already, I can kind of see the implications of his faith. And his faith isn't just his faith to God, but his faith of not killing people. So I'm wondering how far that's going to be pushed to the edge.
I need to change your gauze. Preferably without you flailing around like an idiot.
Yo, this nun is no joke. I kind of like her. I like her, like, no bullcrap attitude. Because I can already tell it comes from a place of deep love, you know?
No. There's no one.
Yeah, that's the thing. In the previous season, Matt really embraced Daredevil, meaning he pushed away everyone, Foggy and Karen, so he truly is alone. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. Wow. He revealed to Karen that he's Daredevil. That's another major thing that just happened in season 2, the ending of season 2.
Can you see me?
No. Not see exactly. It's different. It's
Wow, look at the hues in this frame right here. I keep forgetting how Matt has, like, the most incredible apartment ever.
sense things about you.
Obviously, he can't decorate it because, you know, he can't technically see. But, like, I mean, come on, look at that window.
Can I get your drink?
And he knows I nodded.
Oh, man. Yeah, Karen. Welcome to the world Foggy was living in.
It's not like
Well,
that.
help me out then, because I'm not you. I can't tell if you're lying to me or not.
I get why she feels that way, 100%. It's complicated. At the very least, it's complicated.
Karen? Hey, Karen, you here?
Oh, Foggy with the freshie on. Oh, man, look at him.
I can just feel it. It's not dead.
That's the one thing I really do admire about Karen's personality. You know, even though she's a journalist and she does have to look at all the facts, she knows that there's like a deeper lining than just what's stated on paper. That there's depth to things and that there's weight behind things in history. She goes with a lot of her intuition. Gets her into a lot of trouble, though, but, you know, really showcases how much heart she has. Which is important in becoming a good character.
That music.
Chapel is right above us.
Yeah, but isn't that Arabic?
The mosque on
Love how the filmmaking is using this method to kind of like immerse us into how Matt Murdock is feeling right now, being deaf in his right ear. And him still not being able to see what's in front of him, hence why everything in front of him is so blurred out.
I am what I do in the dark now. I bleed only for myself.
Wow. Yeah, he is very, very hurt right now. And honestly, I get that 100%. Yeah, I can't even imagine that. The amount of depression and sadness he feels right now must be just crippling.
Well, that in front of this God, I'd rather die as the devil than live as Matt Murdock.
Golly. Wow, the writing. That just hits, man. Oh my goodness, that's rough. Yeah, he's in it, man. I can't even blame him. I really can't. I love how you can already tell who this could potentially be just by the cinematography almost looking as if it's from Chef Table. Let's see if I'm right, though. Yes, I am. I guarantee you that's probably Wilson Fisk's wife. And then that's Wilson Fisk.
Quiet!
Oh my gosh. Dude, Wilson Fisk is such a menace, man. He just told the entire prison to just shut up.
If they locate her overseas or she sets foot on U.S. soil, she'll face prosecution and prison.
Love the camera angle and the movement that's going around Fisk, just to showcase the depths of his character. And just how good of an actor this guy is. My goodness. Back to facing the white wall. The good old-fashioned Wilson Fisk trademark. He can't help it. He can't help but not give up. But every single time he does, I just feel so bad because he gets beaten back down. But I really do believe it's to make him stronger, you know?
Let me just step back. There's an orphanage full of kids who've lost everything and everyone. Some of them disabled.
This is what he needs to hear. Even though he probably doesn't want to, this is what he needs to hear. This reminds me of when Batman broke his back from Bane and he had to basically kind of rejuvenate himself. It was more mentally than physically, rather.
He never stayed down.
Damn. Bringing up his father. Also, who the heck is this nun? Like, she has some experience on her belt, you know? The way she's talked, the way she's handling it. He hears the siren. He wants to help so bad, but he can't. It was clogged up, huh? He just had a clogged up, blood in his sinuses. Is that what happened? Man, I love the cinematography and the sounds. They do such a great job displaying this superpower he has. Or this ability, rather. Through filmmaking. It's so great. There you go, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, Matt. Damn, he is such a perfect example of what it means to be a hero. It's almost like Spider-Man, you know? And how no matter what, he just keeps going.
For this to work, I have to feel and hear everything.
Now remember the deal, keep your mouth shut.
It's Hail Marys.
Wow, this is dope. They got a nice fight club going on right now. Underneath a church. Yo, what? I love how boxing is being implemented here. It's not just the fighting. And they did this brilliantly with Daredevil's story, where how, when they're fighting, it's not just a fight. There's texture, there's weight to it, there's reasoning. Gotta get back up. You have to. Gotta get back up, man. I know it's like, physically he took a beating, but I know it's all spirit.
You are incredible.
Thank you.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Is this Matt's mother? Because the way she is just like talking to him and how much camera time she's having and how she's just existing around Matt. Because we haven't heard of Matt's mother, right? She didn't die or anything. I think she just wasn't around. Could this be Matt's mother? Oh my goodness. Is he about to be out in the open? As much as I love for him to do that, I don't know.
Stay with me. We'll get you to the hospital.
Come on, man. Come on. Man, like every punch he takes just hurts so badly because not only is he physically wounded, but I mean, just mentally, you know? God, man, they are destroying this guy, man.
Leave him. Let's get out of here.
At first, I was wondering if he was doing that so he could hear them, but was he doing that so they could finish the job?
See what I'm doing here, Sammy? This is a technique called skimming. High degree of difficulty. Ta-da.
Oh God, what's gonna happen here? This scene is way too happy. What the heck is about to happen?
This asshole institution's running you over like a tank. Anyway, tonight we sell.
I wonder who this guy is. That's interesting. So we got like a potential side story that could be happening as well in season 3, which is always welcomed. I love what they do with side stories and how they implement into like the A plot.
I just wrote a few checks.
What are you doing out here, Bug?
I know season 1 of The Punisher did a really great job with that style of storytelling.
The job. We've been down this road before.
I know, Ray, but I can't see another way out.
I'll fix this.
Oh man, so he's like the
I'll fix everything.
I'll fix everything sort of person. Good intentions, but sometimes they're too good. Anything that tends to tip the scale is never really good. You always want to try and keep a balance with things.
That's a tall order, Ray. A performance review isn't the kind of thing we can shuffle around.
Then how come mine's been deferred twice now?
I love that the camera is actually floating. You know, like the camera's actually floating throughout the scene instead of being in a stationary position.
You're a fine agent. But I can't make this happen for you. Not until you fix your finances.
Oh, I have a feeling he's going to do something shady. He's going to resort to some shady practices. Oh, man. This is the last person you want to be talking to. Oh, my goodness. Freaking Wilson Fisk? No. This is not good.
That the woman that I love should have to pay for them too.
Yep.
I would do.
Wilson Fisk is a problem. And he's saying all the right things to this person. I'm happy they went into a little background.
I want to make a deal.
Oh, boy. And that is the end of episode 1, season 3. My goodness, this is great. All right, everybody, and that wraps up episode 1 of season 3, Daredevil. Guys, I can already tell this is going to be a phenomenal, a spectacular season. Not just because of what's probably going to become of the action, but just the writing in this first episode is just phenomenal. So many quotes that could be just picked and plucked away from the screenplay from just this episode alone. And I am so excited to dive deeper into it. I mean, we have so many things that are happening now. Actually, no, in particularly, not really. You know, season 2, that's where a lot of things were happening. It was still really good in my opinions. It seems like season 3 is going to be more hyper-focused with the rehabilitation of all the characters, really. I mean, with obviously the 2 in particular is Wilson Fisk and Matt Murdock, but also what could potentially be had with this new agent, and Foggy and Karen. So there's a lot of things that are kind of building up here, and I'm just super excited for them. I'm happy that they're going more in depth with Matt Murdock as a character. Not to say that they haven't done so before him, but this one's just a lot more mature, because he's completely given up the suit, and this is more relating to him being Matt Murdock. You know, the Daredevil is taking a back row seat in this vehicle that is being storytelling. You know, that's just story driven. So I'm really excited to see what's to come. For my Patreon people out there, I will literally see you in the next episode. But for everyone else, if you guys want to kind of like, you know, stay in tune, get early access, stay weeks ahead, months ahead, all that good stuff, definitely check out the Patreon link below. Like always, guys, stay healthy, stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.